My name is Jamie, and I'm a local girl. I grew up about 15 miles north of here in Laurel, Maryland, PG County. And I was a very happy child. I loved school, Catholic school, no less. I loved hanging out with my friends, clothes, shopping. But the thing I loved the most, you guessed it, my mother. My mom had me when she was young. She was 21, and that closeness in age made her really relatable. It made her my idol in every way. I mean, I wanted to be her. When I was little, we used to dress alike, which was awesome. And as I got older, we continued to dress alike, which was slightly less awesome. And while other girls my age, see, these were awesome. The next one, a little less awesome. That's 2 sweaters, actually. And while all the girls my age were writing notes to boys or to friends about boys or obsessing over their celebrity crushes, I was writing to my mother constantly. This started pretty much as soon as I learned how to write, and it continued and amplified when I was in middle school. There was a note to my mother at one point. Hello, my dear. I love you so much. I hope you feel well soon. I know you will, and I want you to know that I love you. Well, that's it, and I'll see you later. But before I go, I want to say that you are the most important person in my life, and you mean the world to me. I love you. And then there were the poems. May 1991. Mom, I love you. I sincerely do. Sometimes I know we argue and fight, but I still love you day and night. Mom, you are as gorgeous as a flower. Your love for me seems to shower. Mom, you are sweet as a truffle. Your love is clear, unlike a muffle. Mom, you are my best friend. My love for you shall never end. If I were separated from you, it would be tragic because, Mom, your love is magic. See, my dad, by comparison, sort of got the short shrift. While I would spend hours creating elaborate dot matrix cards on the computer for my mother that would read, Mom, I love you. It's why I give you this. I am glad you are my mom. My dad would get a card that said, to a cool man, Jack Dad. It's coming. Yeah. So when I got into junior high school, I started keeping a diary. And it's really basic stuff. It's not told in a very revealing way because if there is one thing that Catholic school instilled in me, it was a sense of paranoia. I was convinced that the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost were watching over everything I was thinking, especially writing. So it makes sense that I just wrote about how much I loved my mother. February 25th, 1994. My best friend, Jamie Supsick, asked me to spend the night, but I couldn't. During gym, she left me and went over to talk to Melanie about spending the night at her house. I feel left out and lonely and really mad at Jamie Supsick because only now that Melanie and I are friends, it seems like she wants to be her friend too. I felt like crying so bad. But I was able to talk to my mom about it. That is why I love her so much. I can tell her anything, and she agrees with what I say. She made me feel so much better. And I think that entry is precisely what inspired another poem, because it's dated 3 days later. February 28th, 1994, my best friend. My best friend is someone I can turn to, for she is always there, just to lend a helping hand and show me that she cares. My best friend is understanding. I can talk to her anytime. I tell her my thoughts and feelings or whatever's on my mind. My best friend is loving, caring that she shows me in many ways, and through her gentle nature, we can relate even on difficult days. So as you can plainly see, my best friend is my mother, and that she will always be. But it wasn't always positive. I mean, sometimes my diary entries tended towards the melodramatic. Last night, I went to the doctor's. I found a white growth in my throat. Mom and I were so scared it could be cancerous. It wasn't. It really made me think about the fact that my life could be over at any time. If I were to die right now, would I be happy with how I live my life? No. I didn't get to do anything yet. I have dreams to grow up, get married, have kids, become a successful lawyer, and the first woman president. I have never dated, kissed, driven, worked, scuba dived, or even been any farther than West Cumberland, Maryland, North Pennsylvania, East Cocoa Beach, Florida, South, also Florida. Also, I now have a brand new signature. So I was ready to change some things. And with that death scare, I came up with a list of new goals for my life. Goal page. By my 8th grade year, before I go to high school, I hope I have a cute boyfriend, have a job, have good hair and skin, gain 10 pounds, grow 2 inches, get a chest. I mean, that's exactly what we're all looking for in the first woman president, right? Right track. So sometimes I would outright lie in my diary. My mom was and is the most supportive, loving mother I could ever wish for, and she would never purposely do anything to make me feel bad. However, I was so crazy desperate to please her at all times that even the slightest inclination that she wasn't happy with something I said or slightly disappointed, I would act as if this was akin to severe child abuse. When it came time to leave my Catholic elementary school and go to high school, I was all over the place. And my mom said something like, you know, you should consider St. Vincent Pallotti. I, however, wrote about those 3 seconds as if I was Sylvia Plath. Dear diary, sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been busy. Today, I was looking into a high school called Good Counsel. I told my mom I would rather go there, and she said it was too expensive. I told her I could get a scholarship, and she said there was no way. She was practically calling me stupid. She hates me and doesn't care where I go to school. Just stupid Pallotti. So by the way, I went to Pallotti. And once, after I ripped my contacts, my mother said something very simple like, Jamie, you know, you need to slow down, you need to learn how to listen. However, I internalized this like a protagonist tortured in a young adult novel. And I said to my diary, all the times in my life when I did something wrong or got into trouble seem so weird to me now, because I have gotten into trouble some good amount of time over the past 2 weeks. I ripped my contacts 2 days ago, and my mom made me feel so bad. She said she was ashamed of me, and she had just been telling everyone how good I was and how proud she was, and now it's all lies. I feel like doing something bad. But I have already sent too many goals that I know I need to achieve. Remember, I wanted to get a chest, so wasn't there yet. I could have fallen apart when she said that. I don't understand. Right now, here I am crying and feeling sorry for myself, hating what I am. It seems like a fake life, a lie. I'm not good. All I am is an ungrateful brat, like my mom says. Okay, again, my mom was never like that, never, not even a little bit. But I actually have proof that she wasn't. She wrote me a letter when I was 17 years old, and it said, "From the moment I found out I was pregnant with you, I loved you. The feeling intensified every month until you were born, and then the love I felt for you was overwhelming. I never knew that kind of love, and I know soon you will go away to college, and I will miss my best friend. As your grandfather always said, that Jamie is going to be something special. Just wait and see." And guess what? He was right. So I'm happy to say that quite a few things have changed since the days that I was writing this diary. I have a job. I have a super cute boyfriend. And after a lot of patience, I finally got a chest. And it's not as important as I thought, so it's not flaunted. But one thing that hasn't changed is that my mom is still my best friend. She's here tonight. And even though I haven't become a successful lawyer or the first female president yet, my mom has been there at every turn, and I still love her very much. So, thank you.
Tell mama.